going to pick him.
Yeah, but he's voting for Patrick Ewing right there.
Yeah.
This guy on his sweatshirt. You know, we should mention right now that most of the players want to bring their wives and families. Patrick Ewing's wife, Rita, had to stay home. She recently graduated from Georgetown Law School and studying for a bar exam that she's taking this week, and Patrick wanted to wish her well in the exam coming up.
And that's wonderful. And good luck from all of us, too.
Georgetown close to your heart. Your daughter, Christy.
You know, Christy happens to go there, yeah.
Can you imagine if Patrick make as much money as he's making, and now his wife can negotiate all his contracts?
Malone leading all scorers now with 23, and Price with his third tray. Ties it at 84.
I tell you, as far as the point guard, talking to a pure point guard, now John Stockton is probably the best in the game right now. But as far as a point guard that can do everything, Mark Price has to be the best in the game.
2-second difference in the game and shot clocks. Great pass, no look by Porter. And Robinson gives the West the lead. 3 seconds left. Last shot of the quarter by Dumars, and he just misses.
Trying to make it happen off the two-man game. Well, this is a different kind. It's dribble penetration, which leads to the dump-off pass, the conversion by David Robinson.
Meanwhile, the Jazz fans rooting for John Stockton and Karl Malone, and Malone leads all in scoring with 23. The East against the West. The 43rd All-Star game continues after these messages and a word.
May not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the NBA.
Welcome back to the Delta Center. Dick Enberg with Mike Fratello, Magic Johnson, Ahmad Rashad, Snapper Jones with us on the sidelines as we go to the fourth quarter. A 2-point game, the West in front. The East, Pat Riley has 5 reserves out there. Price, Dumars, Ewing, Dominique, and Nance. Danny Manning, David Robinson, Porter, Barkley with the ball, and Hardaway for the West. Barkley not there, and here comes the East with a chance to tie. Mark Price played 3 minutes in the third quarter and was 3 for 3 from three-point range. Wilkins with a flash, and it just won't fall. Robinson to Porter. Well, good job by Porter to elude Mark Price.
Dick, you made me chuckle a little bit a second ago. You said the East has, Pat Riley has 5 reserves out there. Not bad reserves out on the floor.
You got that right.
What else do you call them, though? That's a tough part of describing a game of this sort.
88-84 as Dumars pumps. Barkley rebounds. Manning to Robinson, and he's fouled by Ewing.
First of all, it was an excellent defense by Patrick Ewing to hustle back and knock it away. And then Danny Manning retrieves it and fires it right quick, right back to Robinson. And, of course, he gets fouled.
The Admiral, actually a first lieutenant, part of that 24-4 run of the San Antonio Spurs under Coach John Lucas. That's been one of the big stories of this season.
Yeah, well, you know, they believe in John. They also respect John, and they're playing hard for him, and that makes all the difference. That being John Lucas.
Price, Wilkins. Back to Price for 2.
It was too short. That's why he missed it.
Wilkins to Nance.
Shot wasn't long enough for him.
Good move by Nance, and draws the foul.
You know, they had the ball around the basket a couple of times, and each time they looked up, they saw David Robinson hanging around there, had second thoughts about it.
Yeah, that intimidation by the shot blocker, Robinson.
Now here comes Brad Daugherty just checked in, so you know Pat Riley is definitely going to go with Shaquille down the stretch to try to win this game.
89-85, the 7th point for Larry Nance. There's Pat Riley, just 2 all-star coaching appearances behind the all-time leader, Red Auerbach, with 11. And Westfall in his first year as head coach at Phoenix.
Yeah, and I think, too, that, you know, after everything Pat Riley had said, he was just really saying that about Patrick Ewing in terms of defending his player. And I think he was also talking about being a veteran, too.
Nice company on that list.
Very nice.
Arnold Red Auerbach. He's here for the All-Star Weekend.
And what makes it even more interesting is Pat Riley really didn't want to be here. You know, he only got it because Phil Jackson can't go 2 times in a row because of the NBA rule.
Riley rule. That's the Riley rule.
Yeah, the Riley rule. And he'd rather have been in Malibu on the beach, relaxing at his home there.
Yeah, it goes back to the fact that the trainers rotate who has the honor of being the trainer for the All-Star game each year. The coaches for years said we should do the same thing, but they never voted it in, and Riley kept on going for the West. Barkley backing him down to a spot where he feels comfortable, but to go back to the Riley situation, Riley gets out of coaching for a year. They voted in that you won't do it. What happens, he winds up in the East, and now he's the All-Star coach again.
Well, you can see the wear and tear of the season on his face, though, can't you?
Yeah, tough life. Yeah, because he put his heart and soul into it. He wants to win so bad, not only for himself and the team, but for New York, the city of New York, all Knicks fans.
Porter on the run with Robinson, and what a play by Price. The little guy back defending on a 2-1 break. Hardaway to Robinson. That one won't be stopped.
Imagine, Mark Price was thinking about diving for that loose ball, and just before he left his feet, he noticed it was Charles Barkley that was chasing him down. He thought twice about it.
That's right. I could end up on the injured reserve list. Challenging Charles Barkley. Nice move.
Daugherty ends the Eastern drought. They'd missed the last 6. 6 points for Daugherty from Black Mountain, North Carolina. Hardaway misses on the drive. Schrempf clears it out to Price. Price to Dominique inside. Boy, this won't fall for Dominique Wilkins.
He's having a tough time. The shots are right there. Instead of rolling in, they're rolling out for him.
Plus, you have to remember he's getting challenged by David Robinson.
Dominique is 1 for 10, and Danny Manning much better than that for the West. He has 10 points. Lead for the West with 8.5 to go. Good pass by Daugherty, who is a terrific passer for a center. In fact, leads the league in assists by center.
Well, talk about all these block shots. You wouldn't expect Mark Price to be the guy to get up there, way up, Mark, and take that potential lob away from David Robinson. And then you want a little action at the end of the fast break? Well, give it to the big man. Let him finish.
NBA Commissioner David Stern. Boy, this game is testimony to how serious his teams play. I mean, the athletes here today have played very hard. This isn't the usual all-star, let's just have a good time game type of action. They played hard. Coaches have worked it hard, and it comes down to a 3-point margin. West leading East 111-108. Foul before the shot.
And then give both coaches as well as the players a lot of credit for coming out here and playing as hard as they've played, because they put it all on the line, and all of them know that they have the second half of the season to look forward to too, and they put it all out here this afternoon.
Stockton's 4th point. Well, unfortunately, because they have to tally the votes, they asked for the press to vote on the MVP and have it in by 3 minutes left. So it is now 3 minutes to go. So if somebody has a dramatic final 3 minutes to win this game, it won't be taken into account. Jordan draws the foul from Marley.
And right now, to this 3 minutes and what the score is right now, you almost have to say it's Karl Malone, especially if the West ends up winning this game. But like you said, if the East comes back and wins the game, then Mark Price becomes a big factor.
Jordan hits the free throw, and interestingly, Shaq O'Neal has played only 6 minutes the second half, as Pat Riley has used O'Neal a total of 20 minutes in the game at this point.
Well, I think he's just saying, well, these guys, I'm going to play these guys. They probably deserve it because of what they've done over the past years. And you're going to have 17, 18 All-Star games, Shaq, so don't you worry about it.
3-point lead for the West. 2:40 to go. Malone and Ewing.